Good morning, everyone. Glad to have you with us on CCN Sunrise today. We have a great show for you. We have the Morning Buzz.
Right.
We'll be talking with Steve Lamb about President Trump and that wall that he's been talking about. I guess it's going to happen. Maybe it's going to happen. But we'll talk with Steve about that. We also have a local artist who has a fantastic sense of color.
Right, I'm excited
Mark
about
Wood
that.
will be on with us today,
yeah,
so I
that's
am
right.
excited too.
And also, we're going to have Robert Bethia. He joins us to talk about the United World Sports Academy, which may be an interest to all those folks that are interested in sports. And of course, we have Taste of Sunrise with Jolynn Thompson of the Twisted Sage Cafe and Catering, and she's going to show us how she creates her delicious bagels and lox, ahi salad, and more.
I can't wait to eat them.
Me either. Eating's good. Eating's good.
But before we go any further, we'd also like to thank our sponsors for making the show possible.
Foothill Transit, San Gabriel Valley Economic Partnership, Pasadena Federal Credit Union, EH Financial, Ganal Lumber, Siren Arts Productions. Thank you for your support.
Now for the Morning Buzz. Trump has signed an executive order to get started on building the wall. That's right, the same wall he talked about during the campaign.
And he wants Mexico to pay for it, and they aren't happy about that, to say the least. Joining us to discuss this is political activist Steve Lamb. You know, Trump went right to work during his first couple of weeks, didn't he?
You know, it's like week one, and he's like, we're building the wall.
Say
I mean,
what
no
you
pussyfooting
said,
around,
right?
boom.
Right.
Do what you
Yeah.
said you're going to do, right?
Yes, except the American people are now going to pay for it. So that's a little different, wasn't it, than the campaign?
You know, Trump's a negotiator. And what he's doing is he's saying to Mexico, okay, look, I want you to help me with the wall. They're like going, oh, hell no. He's going, you know, we're going to make it difficult for your products to cross the border. Now, when he does that, eventually they're going to feel economic pain.
Right.
And they're going to come to the table, and we're going to reach some sort of an agreement where they will be paying for part of the wall.
Right. I've decided I need to grow tomatoes here because most of the tomatoes are coming in from Mexico, and I have to have my tomatoes.
Right,
so
but
I'm preparing.
Yes, but here's an issue. The issue is this: like, if 40% of the products that are made in Mexico, 40% of those products are made in the United States. So doesn't that complicate the area? 40%. So in other words, there are
So you mean they go into American-made?
Exactly. So 40%
shouldn't
of
be
the
doing that.
components
No, that's why I think
that,
they're
of the
gonna be moving
components
jobs
that are
back
made
across the
in
border.
Mexican products who then come back over. So you're actually going to be taxing American companies and
Good.
small companies
Well, I
Good.
think
as well.
we're
Those greedy
remediating
rat
some of it.
finks. How dare they take those jobs away from Americans so that they can build their products at slave wage prices and conditions in Mexico.
Nothing like-
I couldn't be happier. I think 100% tariff is not enough.
Well, weren't
on
they really
everything.
just following the president's lead on that? His ties, his suits,
No,
his
he
products?
was following the problem that we have in this economy. We've devastated American manufacturing. We've set people's expectations to always have incredibly cheap goods.
Right.
You know, and these goods are built on unjust labor practices. It's unjust for you to purchase labor halfway around the world for 20 cents an hour and sell it to me as if it was made by an American at a union wage. And you know, that's what's happened. And it's unjust, it's unrighteous. You know, 150%, great.
What are the other ways we think that he may be able to pay that? The
Well, I mean,
Mexican
you know, another way he
government
could
will
do it
pay?
is he could actually start like going to every construction site in America with immigration and just start arresting the contractors and the subcontractors who are hiring illegals. And, you know, then Mexico will build a wall to keep the flood of people returning to Mexico from getting back there.
But isn't what's being proposed actually a tax in the United States that Americans would first pay for to provide it? So now we went from Mexico's paying from the wall to Americans are going to pay for the wall. And then we're going to get the money
I'm not sure
back.
There's clarity on that. I think
Like
there are a
I
lot of
said,
ideas being
exactly.
thrown around.
But that
right
has
now,
been
and then-
proposed.
and-
Well, like I
yes,
said,
and I think
he's
they
a
quickly
negotiator.
pulled that away.
Okay.
He's a negotiator, and he's doing this to say, okay, you don't want to pay for the wall? Well, let's talk.
Okay.
This is what I can do to you if you don't want to pay for the wall. I can.
You will
make
pay for the wall.
wall.
Well,
Yeah.
they're going to figure something out. It will be very interesting, and it'll be hopefully we won't be taxed on that.
Well, the wall is symbolic. What we really need to do is fix our broken immigration
Right.
system.
I think everybody agrees with that, including a lot of liberals. But
Well,
back
no,
to
they just think the border should be
Well,
wide open and whoever comes in.
No,
that's great.
I haven't heard anybody say
Oh,
that. But
no,
let's
no,
go back
no,
to
I
a
hear that all
point.
the
You
time.
were very scathing in your analysis of people that are making products in other places. And I didn't hear you mention the fact that the President of the United States makes ties and suits in other places. So is
He should be
he
ashamed
the
of himself for
scumbag
that.
that you just
He is
called
a
other
scumbag
people?
for doing that. I got no problem with
okay,
that.
just make clear about
We need to
that.
bring
Oh yeah, no,
everything-
I'm real clear
we
about
bring
that.
everything back to the U.S.
And during the campaign, I supported Bernie Sanders. I wrote him in the general.
Right.
And I was like, how dare you talk about China and Mexico and your stinky, overpriced ties are being made in China? And they're
That's
$100 a piece and it costs
Yes.
you $2 to make.
And
Well,
there are no
I
plans to change that.
I foresee that we'll have more work in the United States, but we will be paying more for our items.
Right.
And I think
Yes.
that.
But that's
I
great
think we
because
have to
we're
think
going to
that
have a
that's fair thing.
multiplier effect. The money's
Yeah.
going to be in the country. We'll have a multiplier effect, and people, we buy too much crap just because we can
Right.
because it's cheap.
Right.
And we're actually going to go back to making choices. I mean, I can
What will
remember.
that do to our Dow as far as increasing sales in
The
all these
20,000.
companies? This is going to
Definitely,
be
yes.
interesting too.
Well, out for the jury.
I'm a
right
poor
there.
working architect. I don't care about the Dow because I don't have any investments.
Steve Lamb,
It's
thanks so much
great
for being
to
on
have
with
you.
us.
Thank you.
Yes,
Good
we'll
talking to you.
get to discuss some of this again. It's wonderful. You have a great day.
Absolutely.
All right.
Coming up, a true colorist and straight out of the Pasadena Society of Artists.
Yes, absolutely. Mark Wood shares his beautiful artwork and acrylics with us next.
Karen Gwynn and her staff are experts in creating your dream smile. The Smile Agency offers braces, teeth whitening, and cutting-edge technology that straightens teeth faster than ever.
The Smile Agency helped me to have a brighter, wider smile, and they can help you too.
Visit thesmileagency.com and find out how we can help you get a beautiful, healthy smile for life.